Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Hey, what's up? It is Turn Up Thursday. It is Thursday.
We've never done
Thursday. We're usually a Wednesday. You're tuned in to Girl Chat Sports.
What's good?
What's up with Mo and Mel?
Hey.
And we're on a late night too, so we might get a little wild and rowdy because
after hours.
After
Girl
hours,
Chat
yeah.
Sports after
we're starting
hours.
a little late, you know, much later than we normally are, and on a different day. We're on a Turn Up Thursday, so it's Turn Up Thursday night. But anyway, episode 172. What's good? We've got a guest that we haven't had in quite some time. It's been since July, almost coming up on a year. It's been since July. Because the last time we had you on, we were talking about the Keith Thurman and Pacquiao fight. So that's been a minute.
Yeah.
So without further ado, this is the man of Vegas. I'm just going to say that.
Wow.
You know him as News 3LV Bryan, but this is Bryan Salmond in studio with us. I'm so excited to have you back.
Mo and Mel, my
What's
girl.
up, B?
What's up, B?
What's happening?
You're all casual.
I know, and he's
People
not in his
probably
suit.
recognize you
I know,
right now.
he's not in his
no
suit
little
or anything
flowers.
like that. Right. He's not in his suit.
Wow. You
He's
guys
got
actually be
his
watching.
nice black fish shirt on.
Come on, you
Because
representing for the tail end of
rounding out the Black History
Month.
Month.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Lead like Harriet, dream like Martin. Yep.
repping.
Challenge like
Medina.
Rosa, educate like Webb. Yep.
Yes.
WEB, I should say,
I
not
love
Webb.
that.
Speak like Frederick, build like Madam CJ. They're actually coming out with a documentary on Madam CJ.
Really? CJ
Netflix,
Walker?
yeah.
Making
Home
a
of the
straight
pressing
cone?
cone. Yeah. I remember those days. Woo. Anyway,
Yeah, me too.
we're so glad to have you on.
Yo, real talk. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
I thought I did something. Like, man, we're not having Bryan on no more. He came on and,
No,
and was going.
we love
He was
you.
going ham.
No. We have to talk to our guy because you were there last weekend for the fight.
I was there.
And I
for
know
the
we're
fight.
almost coming up on a week late of talking about this because everybody's been
It's already
talking about
talked
it.
about it, but we
But
have to share our own
Yes,
stuff.
we have to have our opinions about it.
Well, it hadn't been talked about until you guys talked about it.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey.
Point.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. It's never talked about until we
That's
talk
what I'm
about
talking about.
it. Right.
Turn up Thursday. I did like the way that Mo tried to come in with the Turn Up Thursday. You
Yeah.
can tell that was the first time it was ever Turn Up Thursday.
I know it was.
You make Turn Up Thursday
well, Thursdays
so
are like
special.
Thursdays are my off days. Wednesdays and Thursdays are my weekends.
Oh.
So sometimes it is Turn Up Thursday.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Well, today was the weekend. I actually took the day off to come here.
Did
What?
Yeah, I'm off today.
you? Who's filling in?
Amber Dixon is holding it down.
Oh, shout
Amber,
out to
we
Amber.
gotta get Amber on for
We
Women's
do.
Month.
We
That's
do.
what we gotta do.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
Amber
Could
on.
you put
We
a
like
word
her.
in? We like it.
Of course.
Yeah, Amber's dope. Your whole
Yeah.
team over there is pretty dope.
We try to do our thing. We try to get our. try
And
to
you
get
guys are like some of the best dressed sports anchors out
I
there.
know.
You know
I mean,
what?
I don't want to
Even
put
on
it out
a casual
there.
swag, you're doing your thing.
You know what? See, I appreciate that. Jesse didn't came to the station and brought the bar up as well.
Yo, Jesse has his stuff
Yeah,
together.
he does. He just got that though because before he was admiring you. I remember last episode
Ah,
you were saying last
yeah.
year he was very focused on
within
you.
about 6 to 8 months, you've put him through the ringer. And now,
Yeah.
You know what though? I mean, really, we got the whole. He gets and looks and sees. Oh, Bryan looks like this, and people say stuff all the time. So then he's like he's got to step his game up. But he already dressed sharp to begin with, for real. I give him his credit.
I think you still hold the helm on that.
Well, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you are a sharp guy.
I think
You
I
know what?
still think you hold the helm on
No,
it.
seriously though, I appreciate that because I try. Like I figure if there's one thing, this old Black Sheep. You guys know Black Sheep, the old
Yeah.
group. Okay,
Yeah.
Black
Now.
Sheep. Okay, we had one of the guys had a line in that song, Drez. Actually, Mr. Long had a line. He says, "I'm in the public eye, so I try to be an eyeful."
Is that your bar you're spitting tonight?
Well, nah, but that's just like one of the words. That's the little phrase I live by.
Okay.
I figure I'm in the public
All right.
eye, so I try to be an eyeful.
Okay.
So that's why I dress. I try to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. If that's
Yeah.
something, if those are words to live by those words.
Yeah,
Make it happen.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about last weekend.
The fight.
Because we all thought Wilder was going to win.
Oh.
And I don't know why my crazy butt thought he was going to win when he had knocked the guy down twice last fight. And he got back up.
Yeah, because you and everyone else thought he was going to win. I thought he was going to win. I went on the air and said that. Because he was supposed to win. Tyson Fury wasn't supposed to come in there and beat 273 pounds and lay on top of his back.
Well, and then we saw the pre-fight, and Deontay's getting stretched, he's getting worked out, he's practicing sparring,
Maybe he overdid that.
and then there's Fury, he's just kicked back on the couch like.
Maybe he overdid that. Maybe there was too much movement because he didn't know he had to put on a 40-pound costume. Did nobody tell him to do?
Okay, so you were there. We saw your videos. I posted it today.
Yeah, it's dope, by the way, huh?
Listen,
yeah, great.
Did the costume really look like it was 40 pounds?
You see my face? Did you see the other video that I had when I interviewed him and his wife? And I asked him. It's on my Instagram.
Yeah, I saw
it. Brian BRYAN Brian News 3LV.
Yes.
Well, he knows that I always do that. I'm always plugging my.
You got to.
Shameless
You got to. It's
Shameless
about
plug.
that. That's all it's about.
Yeah, but I interviewed Deontay and his wife, had a little one-on-one with him, and I asked him, I was like, Tyson Fury says he's going to try to knock you out, he's going to charge you and do all this other stuff. And Wilder's, his comment was, see my face? What does that mean? It means, You don't even believe what he's saying. And that's exactly what I look at Deontay when he says that suit was weighing too much and that's why his legs were all bad. Like,
or that it was his first time putting it on and that he didn't realize how much energy it would take from him.
Let's talk about the suit first of all.
The suit was pimp.
Yeah.
You didn't like
no
it?
one told him to put it on.
It was dope.
But you know what it reminded me of?
Who?
It reminded me of the Black Knight on this novel. Like, he looked like the Black Knight.
Yeah.
And it also reminded me of the lead singer to Empire of the Sun, because I went to a festival one time and I saw them. And they had like the light up costume and they had all that big armor on. And they're able to perform in that in a full set. So I don't understand.
No, see, I appreciate that, usually it's the bronze bomber. He has like his bronze mask. And I appreciate that it was like a black mask and he had like the whole but I think it was just like, why do all that? Why
batteries and all that?
Batteries. Like, was there a cape or something too? I mean,
we got the video for you, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, we have the video.
And
this is Empire of the Sun.
It'll play right there.
This is it.
Look at, wow, look at
Doesn't
Quan.
he look? That's it.
Look at
That's what
Deontay.
Deontay Wilder's
You sure that isn't Devo?
concept. That's the
Devo.
whole concept. They do have a Devo-esque to them, don't they? He kind of favors that. All right.
Yeah, you could have turned that
see
off
how
a long time ago.
Yeah, you see how that looks to me? That reminded me of the Empire of the Sun type of motif that he was coming out
I'm
with.
going to go ahead and say negative on that one.
I like it.
You know what?
They put on a great show. They're awesome. They're actually pretty awesome to see in real time.
Okay.
They'd probably do better than Deontay.
Well, they performed. I mean, tell you, it was a good hour and a half show. They couldn't do any worse.
Yeah.
But you know that we noticed that when we first peeped Deontay Wilder's full physique, what was the first thing we said about him?
Damn.
No. The second thing. Well, then I'll go on to the second thing.
Melda let that slip out. She let it slip out
I'll
real
go on to the second
quick.
thing. Because we talked about his upper torso,
Yeah.
but he had these little bitty
Oh, those
chicken
little
legs.
I already knew
legs.
that's
Chicken
what you were
legs.
gonna say.
Yeah. So if you're putting on a 40-pound costume and you got little chicken
You
legs,
can't have them chicken
you can't
legs.
do
No,
that.
that's like brothers are afflicted with that. I got the chicken legs too.
But you wouldn't put on a 40-pound suit. And if you knew it was heavy, why didn't you say, before we walk out, let's take this thing off? I'm going to put a mask on, and I'm just going to go shirtless. I can put a towel. Tyson back in the day came out shirtless with a towel over his head. Let's do this. I already got a rapper in front of me. A shout out to that rapper because that was dope.
Yeah, and you had the picture with him.
D-Smoke. Yeah.
You know what? That picture that I have was from the Deontay Wilder Ortiz fight, which was like a few months ago.
Oh, so that wasn't even.
No,
Oh.
I didn't even know. Like, the little story behind it is that I took a picture with him, and my coworker, my photographer, was like, "Yo, that's old boy from the Rhythm
Nation?
Yeah, no. From Janet Jackson's video. Wow, I didn't know Mel had them kind of move. She hit you with the. She about to start pop locking.
She did it?
Her nickname is Rerun.
Well, we did the rerun the last time in the studio. It didn't.
Dang.
We tried it, right?
That's right.
We tried it.
I forgot about that. You're right
All
about
right.
that.
Circle back.
Yeah,
Oh
we got
yeah.
it.
So D-Smoke, I took he was on a Hip Hop and Flow or something like that. It was a reality show that had like T.I. What's the name of the show?
It's the one on Netflix,
Rhythm and
right?
Flow.
Rhythm and Flow.
Yes.
So
he was on
competed
that show. He's
Okay.
like, yo, that's old boy. You should take a picture with him. I didn't even know who he was, but he was cool. I was sitting there talking to him for a grip, so I took a picture with him. And then when Deontay Wilder just had this fight and he came out, my boy like a few days ago was like, "Yo, you took a picture with him like a few months ago." I was like, "What?"
You're like, hold up.
I went back in my phone. I was like, "Yo, that's him." Because that song is dope. It's called Black Habits.
Yeah, I loved it. It had a great message to it. It was a great intro song.
I mean, we get the vibe that they were going for. We
Black
loved
History
it.
Month. Yeah.
But then, do you think it made it worse that he came out after the fact that, it's because of that costume?
Yes, you don't do that. You don't
take the L.
Tip your hat.
Take the L.
You always tip your hat. Shake his hand, tip your hat. He stand
came
up.
out egotistical with the fight from the very beginning, even to the press conference. And it's always to be looking good and lose than to look bad and win. And Tyson Fury professed what he was going to do in the fight. He told you what his moves were going to be, and you still did not strategize defensively to counteract any of those moves.
I didn't.
And you're
believe
just
him.
like a one-trick pony with the right. That's all you got. Sorry.
Oh,
that's
no,
all
she
you
knows
got.
her box. That's right.
No, I mean,
One-trick
watching
pony.
this fight, it was like
I know.
that's my move.
It was all bad. I
Dude.
mean, Tyson Fury was up in there doing everything that he could possibly do. He kept laying on his back. He looked like a WWE wrestler. You know, Tyson Fury had done that.
He was trying to get the headlock a couple times.
Give him a noogie and all
Kenny
that.
had to stop that.
I think he
Kenny
stuck his-
Bayless had to stop that.
Can we talk about the gypsy vampire-ish thing that he had going
Oh,
on?
he's a savage. That's what that was. That was taunting. He was a savage.
See,
But the way that he did it, and it was, the
It's a savage
cameras
move.
captured it
I
perfectly, where it
know.
was like,
It's a savage
and it
move.
was like almost in slow motion. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
I think
he's
Mo
a
started
savage.
sweating when she saw that.
I reminded me of Freddy Krueger. That's what it
After
reminded
dark.
me of. It reminded me of Freddy Krueger. I was like, that's such a savage move. It's like
Yeah.
Freddy coming through the phone.
but he was like, listen, all that talking you were doing, look at now.
Yeah.
I know. Now you
Just
got
take
me.
the L. I'm sorry, Deontay. And so now my next question is there a comeback for Deontay Wilder?
He came
He
out.
wants to do it in October, right?
Yeah.
So is that something he should do?
He can. However, he has to make some improvements. He can't come back to this fight thinking he's going to do the same thing that he thought he was going to do this time.
No.
He's
'Cause
got to
his
be
right
prepared
is not
for
working.
it.
His right is not working.
And if it can work, we got to set it up. You can't just
We can't set it up on a guy like that has figured it out and has answers.
you got to jab to the body, jab to the
Bob
body.
and weave.
Yeah, you got to do some head movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, try not to get hit
Shuffle
in the
a
face.
little bit. Have a boxing science. Have a boxing form to yourself.
Yeah, maybe
Have
do that.
something.
Have
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. But he's gonna, you know what though? And if you're an athlete, you're a competitor, you're gonna be like, you know what? I got beat, but I can beat him, so I'm gonna fight him again. So I'm glad he's actually gonna fight again. A lot of people are saying that he shouldn't even go for number 3. I was like, what?
Well, I think he should go for number 3, but I
Yeah.
think he should give it some time too.
Think so?
He said he's gonna go do a Chappelle and go to Africa for a minute, and then maybe when he comes back,
He's gonna do a Chappelle.
maybe you never know. But he definitely needs a different team, or
He
he's got
fired
one
his-
Well, he fired his second trainer, but the first
Yeah.
trainer, even in that interview, and shout out to Cassandra Cousino because she had interviewed his trainer, and he didn't even have really good explanation on the strategy of his fighting. I'm like, who is this guy? And Fury got a whole new camp, went through a whole different training regimen,
He did.
and came out
He
with the
did
end result.
everything
He did
different.
that. He did everything differently.
Yeah, he went to Crunk. That's
Yeah.
from old Emmanuel Stewart.
Oh,
Went back to the
see?
Detroit.
See?
Emmanuel Stewart passed away, but the Crunk gym with Tommy Hearns. Matter of fact, I got a picture with Tommy Hearns.
Oh, wow.
I haven't posted it yet. The Hitman, that's my guy.
Yeah, the
Old
Hitman
school.
Hearns.
Yeah.
I liked how they brought out all the heavyweight legends before the fight.
So
At
here's
the
another
Pavilion.
question.
That's dope.
Being there, that we saw some of the celebrities that were in the house.
Yeah.
Was there anybody that you saw that was there that maybe didn't get camera time that we would have been like surprised to see there? Maybe.
Man, you
Because
know,
y'all were close, and you guys kind of all get the vibe of seeing everybody walk in down
I
there.
usually try to walk around and see some people. How about this? So we were doing a live shot out in the lobby, Amber and I, and sitting there talking. I'm looking down at my script, and I look up, and who's standing right in front of us watching our live shot, smiling, big cheese on their face, was Mark Davis and John Gruden.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, though.
But I was just shocked me. They were sitting there
Yeah.
watching our little live shot. That was the first time I actually met John Gruden.
Oh, what'd you think of John?
He was real cool. I went up like, hey, man, I'm the main sports anchor at the NBC station out here. So I'll be covering your team, man. He's like, oh, man, that's great, man. I was like, how do you like being here? Man, I love being here in Vegas. I'm so happy you're here. So that was cool. Do you guys know who Corey Holcomb is?
Yes. Comedian.
Yo, I'm a big fan of Corey Holcomb. I met him,
Oh,
took a picture with
nice.
him. He was at the fight. That's a lower list celebrity, but still, though, I'm a big fan of him. He was mad cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
So cool.
That's like when I saw Donnell Rollins in the store.
Oh.
And I love Donnell
Yeah,
Rose.
yeah,
And then people were like, LP was trying to be on him. I'm like, that's Ashy Larry. Leave him alone.
I'm rich.
Let him shop. Let him
Ashy
shop.
Larry.
But if you see did you see anybody else that kind of was your celebrity kind of?
Nah, that I saw some people that were there that I didn't actually see in person. I saw afterwards that was there, like Rick Ross.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't see him.
Yeah, Rick Ross was there. There's a bunch of like athletes.
Yeah.
Brandon Marshall, the
Mahomes was there.
the receiver. But yeah, Pat Mahomes.
Oh yeah, and Brandon
He walked
Marshall.
right
We
by,
got to get Brandon Marshall on too. That's big.
Not that Brandon Marshall. The receiver Brandon Marshall.
Oh,
He used to play
okay.
for the Dolphins and
Yeah.
the
Oh, okay.
Broncos.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall. That he lived here.
No,
the
he's
Brandon
a
Marshall-
linebacker.
Different. Oh,
Bryan
the current
Marshall.
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay, that one. Gotcha.
He's from Vegas. He went to Nevada and he played for the Broncos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a linebacker.
Yeah.
The one that
Not
you're
the
thinking of.
receiver.
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. The one that
No.
tried out for the Raiders and was with them, and then they cut
No,
him
this
and they
one
brought-
played for
Exactly.
did he play for the Bears too, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you
the
guys are
fight
both
was
right.
yeah.
But no, I didn't see anybody that was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that person's here. Although there was a lot of, you could tell. I mean, the vibe in there was just, whoo.
It seemed like people were more flossy in their dress this time too. Like the people showed up and dressed up actually
Yeah.
for a fight.
You know what though? For real talk, I always tell people. I told Jesse this when he first started here. I was like, going to a big time boxing match as opposed to going to the UFC is like going to a Broadway play as opposed to going to the movies.
Yeah.
'Cause people get. I mean,
You get flossy. And back in the day, they were wearing their furs. You used to
Yes.
see prominent people. I mean, you're in
Yes.
tuxedos at boxing
Yes.
matches. You dressed up for fights.
Flashy.
Very flashy.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, they do it at UFC if you're in the lower section, but it's not as.
It's not like that.
No,
It's not
they're
like that
very
at all.
casual at UFC matches.
Like the last UFC fight, the Conor McGregor joint, Ludacris was there. That's the one that Tom Brady was at.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some people. I'll put it like this. I remember going to a Floyd Mayweather. It was Floyd Mayweather, Ricky Hatton. It's a long time ago.
Oh, I
though.
remember that with Ricky Hatton.
That was to me the best sporting event I've ever been to. Super Bowls, All-Star games. That was the best one I've ever been to. But as soon as I walk in, the first people I see was Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Whoa,
That's huge when you see that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I walked by, I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's huge.
Like, how do I get there?
Huh. And then Denzel was sitting over
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and Wesley Snipes.
Was
I was
that
like,
when Denzel had that crazy mustache and was looking like Crazy Uncle? Was that during that
different fight.
Crazy
Okay.
uncle.
But he did come to
But
one
he
of
did
the
go to-
Mayweather
yeah,
fights with the.
a crazy mustache. He was not starring in any role for that. I
You
don't
remember
know
that
why.
meme?
Yeah.
Had the cigarette look like he'll fix your carburetor. He'll
Well,
fix
I
your
know
carburetor for a
everybody-
6-pack.
I know everybody's got a meme now for that fight. To this day.
Listen.
To this day.
They've been killing Deontay Wilder.
Oh, we
But
know
they
that.
had.
The Martin Lawrence.
Oh, no, I haven't
you
seen
Oh,
seen
that
yeah,
one.
the clumpy face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I see that one. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Poor guy. So
Or they had him when you can tell with the one he was just looking and
Right.
like you just tell he wasn't there.
Oh, he is.
And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, knock knock. Like I made it a meme where it was like, remember when you send the text to the wrong person, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
It was that face. It was like,
So I sent the wrong text to the wrong person's
Yeah,
face.
exactly.
If it had a face.
I sent the picture to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not for you. That's not
We've
for you.
all been
right.
there. We've all been there.
I don't know what y'all
When
talking
you
about.
send the wrong illicit photos to the wrong person, if it had a face.
Wow. Mel out here telling secrets. She telling secrets.
So we'll move on a little bit from the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
All right.
The other thing that I know, you guys had the big hockey game last night.
Yes.
Our guys are coming back strong,
Wow.
aren't they?
Balling. They're pucking awesome.
They're pucking it
fucking
up.
awesome.
Puck it up. Puck it up. Puck it up. Yeah.
Well, he's changed their zone. He's changed everything. This coach has made
Yes.
a lot of adjustments, and he got rid of Eakin,
Man.
which needed to happen low key to me.
low key.
It's a
yeah.
little
Because that
sad,
was
but he
Golov's
wasn't
boy.
performing.
That was his boy, and he wasn't trying to let him go.
No.
So
and,
he had to go.
and he was making some bread. He was making like $3
Yeah, they
something
cleared
million
some
a year.
space
Yeah.
up.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
They really did. They really did. No, last night, I mean, Pete DeBoer is doing this thing. And as you
Mm-hmm.
said, you can absolutely tell they're
Yeah.
way more aggressive when the puck comes into their zone. They're like double teaming.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they've won 7 in a row. They have the longest winning streak in the NHL right now.
That's great.
7 straight.
Well, and they
Sometimes
also
change is good.
had it was Nick Cousins, right? So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
this new thing where like
Yeah.
basically if your first game into the Golden Knights that you're basically scoring.
Yeah, you're
They
gonna-
said like there's been 6 or 7 guys so far this season. I think 3 in the last few weeks.
It's
since
crazy.
Christmas.
Yeah, Nick Cousins.
Yeah.
They had a guy like, I think was it Pat Brown or something like that? Like the game before, a guy just got called up, first game ever with the Golden
Yeah,
Knights.
Patrick
He
Brown on
scored.
Sunday. There was Martinez on Thursday.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Yeah.
Well,
And
then
then they
they're-
got the new one starting.
Well, they're laughing because they're like, well, if when this goalie gets in, our new goalie, if he should score a goal,
You're
then
right.
it's guaranteed.
That's like just
And is he starting
quick.
this weekend? Isn't
We
his
don't- I
debut?
don't know. I
He
don't
may,
know.
think
he
he's
may
starting
start either tomorrow
or Saturday or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
But I mean, Fleury just got a shutout.
Yeah, I know.
No, 29.
Donuts.
What? Where are our donuts? Why is it that nobody
I don't need a
here
donut
has
'cause I
brought
feel
us
like I
some
have a
Krispy
donut.
Kreme?
You should have
We
said
need
something to me. I would have brought some. I would have went and got my free donuts and brought them in here.
You got the free donuts?
I would have gotten them. I have before.
What?
You should have said something.
Look at
like,
this face.
I see that. See, that's a meme. She hit me with the meme face.
I'm not gonna hit you in the
She's
face. I'm
sucking
not gonna hit you with the Kobe death stare. Like,
She's sucking her teeth. Like,
He's the only one in this room that could have brought the donuts.
yeah.
I
I
know.
would.
So
Well,
it's all on him.
I had posted on our
'Cause he went
Instagram
to the
last
game.
night.
look at
He
Quan.
could've got- yes,
Quan
thank
came
you,
over and
Quan,
put his 2
for
cents in.
cosign.
His
'Cause
microphone
now I'm
worked
gonna do
now.
the Kobe death stare
He's like,
at
oh,
him.
back off.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna do the Kobe death stare he did to Mike Brown. Like,
See?
Ooh, the death stare. Oh,
That's not-
Oh.
shout out to Kobe. But that was infamous.
Yeah.
He was so mad at Mike that day. He was so mad. He was like,
So our guys are doing good. We're up by
Yeah, the
like
ball.
4 points.
Yeah.
We're in first place, the
Nice.
the Pacific Division.
Yep.
So what do you? I mean, are we foreseeing? Because there's how many games are left now?
17.
That's
Man, why do I even know that?
because you're a sports anchor.
Oh, look at us, my God.
On where?
'Cause you're the
News
guy.
3.
Right.
Man, you guys are making me make a brother feel good. Y'all make a
So
brother
we
feel
definitely
good.
have playoff potential, and we definitely, with this new coach, I feel like.
course.
I think
mean,
having home ice is definitely
Yes.
a
Oh,
good
home
thing.
ice is always a great advantage, but even away, they're doing
No, they've been
good
doing
work.
well.
They've
Like,
been doing very well.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, you're right. Right now, though, they started, I want to say 10 of 11 games at home.
Yeah.
And 7 of them right now in a row they've won.
You can't
and they
beat
won.
that.
You can't
Oh,
beat that
6
with a
in a row
bat.
because they just played one
Yeah.
in Anaheim, too. So, yeah.
And too bad Soup's gone. That's okay.
Yeah, they got rid of the brother.
No, no.
It is what it is.
It is.
Yeah.
What
But
it is.
funny story, that guy, the Cousins guy that started Wednesday that got his first goal, he actually hadn't got here until Wednesday day.
know.
Like he had got stuck in Ontario through customs, couldn't get a visa. They gave
crazy.
it to him. I think he left like on a red eye on Wednesday morning. Didn't even touch ice until he was doing the warm-ups
How
at
crazy is
T-Mobile.
that? That's crazy.
And then scores.
That's crazy.
He was activated from that flight. You take your frustrations out on a flight on the ice.
I'm knocked
He
out on
had
a
to.
flight, so I don't even
He
know.
had
that's
to.
dope.
I'm so mad about this flight. I'm so mad about him. He had to take it out on the ice.
He took
That's
it
what
out
it
on.
was.
He had that adrenaline.
He had
was
that adrenaline.
pumped.
He was ready. He was like, I got to take it out on somebody, man. This
Man.
flying and 25,000 miles and all this crazy stuff. And I'm going, man, listen.
I mean, how about that? He
or
said he came
2,500
from.
miles. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, that's right. The goalie came from St. Louis. He came from. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but Cousins. Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
do it.
the coach was talking about that. Talking about he just saw him. This is in the pre-skate, whatever. He's like, yeah, I just saw him in the hallway. He just got here.
Like with luggage. Probably
Yeah.
just got off the plane.
Straight off the
Ready,
Uber.
ready.
Hopefully they have like at least a LVMPD escort or something, like throw him through there.
Yeah, I'm sure they got somebody that showed up.
He showed up and showed out, though. That was awesome.
No,
though.
that
Go
was
Knights,
dope.
man.
Ooh,
I'm loving
and
this.
the atmosphere inside of T-Mobile last night.
Was it?
Yeah, it was pretty thick.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
always
pretty thick.
whenever someone comes in town, like, man, I'm gonna go to Knights game. I'm like, you don't even realize
it goes live.
it's not just like some regular hockey game.
No, they go live.
Like this is a special. You're going to see a Cirque show, a performance. It's like playoff material.
Yeah.
Every game is playoff.
Yeah, that's good that you say that because that's the truth.
and we didn't have to
Really
use
is.
our Zamboni driver to be the goalie.
Yo, can we get a hookup on the Zamboni? I
Yeah,
mean,
how's that work?
How do we get in?
know, I've
Is
never
there a
been-
list?
I don't know. I think you have to pay or I don't know. You have to get on some kind of special list. I've never been on a Zamboni before. I'm not that.
That's
cool.
my.
I
I
feel
don't.
like you'd be special enough to get on a Zamboni one day.
Nah, they don't love me like that, honestly. But
I think you have to be missing a leg or something like that.
Are you serious?
No, we
No,
didn't.
he's being
Come
funny.
on.
Well, what about that guy that was
Or
on
eat
the
too much
Zamboni that they
pizza.
called
Keep it
in?
on
What team
cheese
was
and-
that where they called the Zamboni driver in
I
to play
want to
the
say
rest
like
of the...
New Jersey or something. I mean,
That
so-
was
Did you hear that
crazy.
story?
Yeah, I
That was
remember
wild.
that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And he
And he
they
came
won.
in.
Oh, no, it was
and they
Toronto.
won.
It was-
Toronto.
They played Toronto. Played somebody. Yeah, the dude won.
And they won.
The dude won.
That's
Carolina.
so
It was
crazy.
Carolina?
It was
Shout out
against
the
Toronto,
41-year-old
then, huh?
Zamboni
I knew
driver.
this was- Okay, yeah.
I knew he was in his 40s, and he got out there and showed him.
40. That's old.
41. I know.
But he was always the backup. Like they knew that no matter what.
It's like the person that fills in for the costume for the mascot. Like who's gonna be Chance tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna be Cash the Rocker? Like we talked to Tommy about.
You know what's wild?
You know they had a somebody sent my friend in Seattle an Indeed that was for Cash.
Really?
Yes.
Weeksy.
Yeah,
wrote
Tweaks.
saying that. I thought he was joking.
No, he was serious. Someone had sent him a screenshot of like the Indeed that was to be the Cash, to be the mascot. Because when Tommy was there, he was like, "Listen, it was somebody new like almost every game."
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the same with Chance. Is there different Chance?
No, it's the
I
same
bet
one.
you Chance
It's the same
is
one?
something.
Calling. That's my joint. Out to.
You busting a freestyle now?
Oh my
fellas and ladies.
and
I'm saying fellas first.
Oh.
I'm selfish.
Let you. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa,
I can't
Yeah,
sing.
okay,
But hey,
you
okay.
sound like it.
did it?
Yeah.
I faked it.
Don't you ever do karaoke?
I don't. Not really. Salt and pepper push it. That's
No
my.
sushi,
Ooh,
no
wow.
karaoke. I don't get it.
I don't do.
She is
Wow.
the most different type of Asian woman
I
I've
know.
ever
I
met
just
in my
like
life.
it. That's all.
It's that
No
206 in
sushi, no veggies, no
No
karaoke.
karaoke.
I
No,
eat
none
some
of that.
crabs though.
oh, well, she Asian for real then.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
You know where you got to go?
Huh.
You have to go. The M Buffet. Have you been?
Yeah, of course.
I like Arias.
she looked
I went
at
to
me
Arias.
crazy.
When I
Good.
used to drink,
Look at
that
me
was the
crazy.
very first buffet that had all you can drink wine and beer in Las
They
Vegas.
do have that. And
Well,
they
that
have
was the
all-you-can-eat
very first one.
Oh, okay.
And I remember I lived in North Las Vegas at the time, and we went out there, and I couldn't get my car, which thank God. And the
wow.
taxi right there was enough. I should have bought a room.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm
yeah,
sure
'cause-
getting home was like what $50,
It was
$60?
it was like $89.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you're
that's like
past the
it,
airport.
Yeah, it
Well, I
was-
live in North Las Vegas, and you're right. It's way.
It's deep, but they actually, and then they have the chocolate covered marshmallows in the dessert carts.
See, my little girls love that.
I don't
Ooh,
go to
it's
them.
so
It's too
good.
far. I
See,
like
But do you
Arias
do
buffet, though.
bacchanal?
No,
They have stone crab legs there.
Yeah, but there's a
But-
trick to bacchanal.
I
You
like-
go
I like-
during the lunch and right before the dinner. You go like
Yeah,
right towards
but
the
I'm
dinner lunch
saying
to
like
save the
they
money.
have the stone crab. They have the stone crab claws that you can only other get at Joe's.
Really, but are they warm or cold?
They're cold, but they also have heated and cold snow crab.
They do.
Mel's gonna know
Yes.
about the crab legs. She knows all about
Are
crabs.
they
Contain.
cracked?
She
already?
has
Huh?
They're already cracked.
wealth
They have
of
a
knowledge
little
on crabs.
slit, not the slit that makes it bad to eat, but the little slit that you can just pop it.
Okay, because I like to just pull that one out.
Yeah, but when you pull it out, the tendon's still there, and so it's harder to pull sometimes.
She's gonna tell you all
not
about
for
crabs.
not for
She's
a
gonna tell you
player
everything
like
ins and
myself.
outs.
Girl chat crabs.
I love crabs.
Not for a player like
Not really.
myself.
She said that was ugly. I don't know. Why
I
do you
know.
say that?
Yeah.
I don't know if we want that.
No, they don't want that.
Hey, so there was another big game this weekend.
Okay.
Last night,
We'll take it back to sports.
last
yeah.
night,
UNLV.
Yes.
again,
Wow.
another system change of defense.
There was a
defense.
huge underdogs winning this weekend that
Yo,
went down.
That was on the same day.
And they were
Right.
and San Diego State was the last undefeated Division I
Yeah.
school.
And
The last.
I must say, I love the
I
fact
like how
that you
she
guys.
said that. The last.
The last.
You can only be the last.
The last.
The last unicorn.
There you go. I love the fact
I
you
love
guys
that movie.
know all this stuff.
Well, they
Because
were
we're
dope
girls.
because
We have a podcast.
You
It's called
guys are-
Girl Chat Sports.
we
might
may
have
not
heard
be
of it.
talking about it right now, but
You guys are dope.
you're the
You
only
just said
guest that could get us
dope.
off script on stuff. You know that, right?
I know because I just start talking about anything. I'm sorry.
I know. I love it.
I'm used to being on script so much when I can get off script and just go bananas and just be Brian. I mean, I'm Brian on TV. Like I don't play a character, but I can't go full on Brian.
Guess what?
Right.
But
You're never this far.
see, that's my move.
See? They're
That's
doing
my
that.
move. She gonna-
I'm
she gonna-
taking off from last time.
I
here.
know. I know.
It's too
But
Don't
anyway,
go on.
UNLV is doing phenomenal.
Yes.
They're ranked 4th in the Mountain West
like that.
Division right now.
Yes, yeah.
They just had a game last night where they won.
Yeah.
And
Elijah Long, he's the
yeah.
the senior, the 5th year senior, but he's
Right.
in grad school because my girlfriend's in grad school and is in class with him. And when she saw us post it, my shout out to Carmel, she was like, "Wait, 55? He's in my class. He always be talking major stuff. I'm gonna go in there and talk mad."
She like him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
She might
already
as well
know.
go ahead and
I
shoot her
already know.
shot. No, I'm talking about
he's-
Carmel. She might as well go ahead and
That's
shoot
what I'm
her shot.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, she might as well go ahead and shoot a shot.
He's Canadian.
Hey,
Hey, that may
Yeah.
work.
Elijah
you know, my
Michulon.
dad was Canadian. I'm part
Oh, eh?
Canadian. Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, Vancouver,
You
and
have-
my grandparents are from Winnipeg.
Wow. You have
Hey.
dual citizenship?
No, I don't.
How's your dad from there?
My
You
dad
don't-
was born there. I wasn't.
Don't you get? what
I
your
think you
parents
have to
had?
be born
in
there,
Oh,
and
okay.
then
Is that how that works?
yeah.
I used to
I've been
spend a lot of
born
time up
there.
in Canada.
Me too. Well,
I went to
I've
Western.
never been.
I tell you that. You went to UW. I went to Western.
No, but Western was like that. When I was in school, Western was known for one thing, which we can't be known. We can't really share on the air at the moment.
Sure you can. I mean, it's
Yeah,
legal.
say it. It's after
legal.
dark. What is it?
Yeah, well, it was
legal.
it was the biggest place that you could find marijuana.
Yeah,
It was
Oh,
right
okay.
there. I mean, it was like literally farm.
Did she say marijuana?
She said
I have to.
marijuana.
I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta
The
go.
M word.
The M word.
Does that compromise your job with News 3 saying that word?
No.
When it's
Well,
already
one-
talked about on the
one is-
news
it's
anyway?
I had to do a drug test in order to get the job.
Right.
However, weed is legal.
Yeah.
Exactly. And plus,
It
it's
is.
covered on the news all the time. They're always
All
talking
the
about the
time.
dispensaries. They're always talking about
True.
these laws and bills being passed.
Laws and bills. They always talking about laws and bills.
Laws and bills. Yeah. laws and bills.
Always talking
Laws
about
and
these
bills.
laws and bills being passed.
They are. Are they not?
they talking about
Yeah.
laws and
They
bills.
talk about laws and bills.
Hey, that's
Oh,
what it is.
oh,
That's what
but-
it is.
You are right. UNLV did their thing. They beat San Diego State, like you said, the last undefeated team in the country.
Yes.
That was a good. They almost beat them the first time they played. When they played at the Thomas and Mack, it was close the entire game,
Right.
and then San Diego State came back and won.
And then they were at San Diego State, it was away games.
It
They won
was.
2 big away games in a row. I think it was Colorado, and then I think it was Colorado.
Colorado State was at home, but they
Oh,
beat
okay.
them. This is their 4th straight game in a row. So who was it before Colorado State? I can't
But
remember.
we're in the race to try and get that first round bye or something
Mhm.
for the Mountain West Conference.
Yes.
Which is going to be out here. Is that next weekend?
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mel will be there.
I won't be.
Oh, she's not.
I'll be in Seattle.
Oh, you going home, huh?
I'm
Queen
going home
Queen
for
of
a while.
Pacific Northwest rides again.
She rides again.
So the women's team didn't do so well tonight, and it was their senior night,
Oh, yeah.
and so they lost to San Jose State,
Oh, that's
76
no
to
good.
63.
But the women's team, what's their conference record?
They were 9-8,
Okay.
so now they're 9-9.
Mm,
Well,
But they have a
talking the
top senior
girls.
on there, Rajane.
Yeah.
okay.
Who is
Okay.
our
Dope.
girl power?
Yeah, she's our girl power with the
She's our girl
double
power.
doubles.
The double doubles.
Her senior year, being a center, she's 6'1".
6'1"
Girl's
on
a
them?
beast. She's ranked number 4 in NCAA
She's,
for.
I think third. Or
Oh,
no,
third.
she slipped. Yeah.
She
And
slipped. She's
rebounding?
4th now.
Wow.
Oh, dang. I didn't know
scoring.
that.
And she's the only person,
Yeah.
the only
Isn't she
player in
local?
Mountain West to
Yeah,
do double
she's
double.
UNLV. Yeah, she's Lady Rebel. This is her last year.
But I mean, like, is she local as far as like she went to high school here or no?
No.
Oh,
No,
she
she's
didn't go to-
she's a Cali girl. I
Oh, okay.
believe.
I'm not
Okay.
sure.
That's
I don't
dope, though. I mean, UNLV last year, the ladies, they won the Mountain West. They're defending champ.
Oh,
It was a surprise.
It
last
was.
year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was their first one, I think.
yeah. In a long
like
time.
800 years or something
But
like that.
it's so funny how the cheerleading squad is the NCAA champions.
Back to back
for
champs.
UNLV.
They
The
got-
dance team, yes.
The dance team got 3
Three,
and the
and the
cheerleader
cheerleaders
got
got
2.
Man,
It's like bring it on.
you guys need to do my stats for me because you guys know. You
Well, we
guys know
like the
too
women's
much.
stuff too. You know, we're girls. We want to see our women succeeding and
We
winning.
gotta support
you know?
women supporting
Ooh,
women.
I got a.
Draymond Green just got
I gotta-
ejected out of the Lakers game.
Ooh, I got a secret for y'all. I like women.
I'm gonna tell your wife.
You like women, but you like your wife more.
Yeah.
and we
That's
got
a good
to meet
answer, yeah.
her, so we came out and
Yes.
saw you.
That's
And
right.
then
you
we
were-
have to shout him out on that because it was
Yeah.
congratulations. Because shout out to Devin Moore and
And the urban,
Urban
events,
Chamber in
yeah.
the Urban Chamber of Commerce. Shout out to Ken.
Real talk. You guys think I might just be saying this, but like I really, really, really do appreciate how you guys support. Like real talk. Like real talk. I'm for real when I say that because I mean it's genuine. You can tell
Yeah.
it's genuine. And
Well, we
I
like
got-
you, Brian.
Yeah, I was like, because I
I'm
saw
for
the
real.
flyer and I was like, wait, that's
We
our guy
like
Brian. That's our
I
guy
like
Ken.
y'all too. I
'Cause
like
we
y'all
had
too.
Ken here a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I love
Okay.
Ken. So it's like you guys are.
We talked
family.
mess about you
Nah,
being
I
late
was-
here earlier.
I mean, it was
but
little
I like
CPT.
you.
We didn't start
And
at
I-
8.
and I
It was more
tweeted
like
about it.
8:15.
Quan, what they
I
doing
know.
to your? What they doing to your guy? Quan?
Quan's sleeping over here because he's ready to go home, and you know.
Oh, man. I went from that. I thought I was just
He pulled up
complimenting y'all.
quick though.
I thought I
Yeah,
was
he did. He pulled
complimenting
up
y'all.
real
He
quick.
thought
Like
it was
his,
8:30.
he thought it was 8:30. Well,
I
we probably
did.
did say
I
8:30.
thought
We couldn't
you-
get the time. I don't know
But
what
you
I
pushed
say.
it back.
We did push it back. This is pushing it a day back. It's some hours back.
Yeah, we pushed
Because
a day.
you
and
know,
a couple
why?
hours
Like real
back.
talk. My wife was like, "Hey, you told me it was 8:30," and I told her that
Now I
I was
wanna
doing the
cause
show
no
at
smoke
8:30.
at the house.
No, you nah. But when I told her that, it was right after you had sent me a message saying that no, we got to push it back because Quan has something that he's doing. Blah
Because
blah
we
blah.
were gonna do 7:30, and I think we had to do 8.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because I originally thought it was 7:30. He was like,
And
no.
it could have been Mel you were chatting with. We both kind of jump in and hop in and out. But then I always say Mo at the end now.
Oh, do you?
So
do that?
people know who they're
Good that
talking
you do
to.
that. Okay.
Because some people be like,
Okay,
I
I'll
talk
say
to you.
Mel.
And I was like, no, it's cool. I just,
No,
Some
that
people
is
say,
good.
oh, I talked to you. I was like, no, you didn't talk to me. I put it on her. You didn't
Right.
talk to me.
And it really was her.
Yeah. You're like, no, you didn't talk to me.
We're like the
Maybe
twins
Mel.
that changed classes in
See,
school.
Yeah.
see, I got a much sinister thought about that. But yeah, you guys, y'all talking crazy to folks like, oh, that wasn't me.
No, that wasn't me.
No,
man,
must have been
what
Mo.
you talking
We both
about?
got
Shut
access to
your-
the account.
Was not me. Was not me.
Oh my
So,
God.
are you going to be coming to the Lights season
Yeah.
opener? The
That's
next
where I
home
met you.
season, 11.
That's where I met you. I don't.
It is.
Did,
No, I only
No, I
met you
met
at
you
the
there
Aces.
first.
Yeah.
So you met Mel first.
No, I remember I met her first.
Oh,
but
okay.
I couldn't remember if you showed up late, but I remember
I was the
I-
only chick in the box.
you were the only chick in the box.
Chicken the box.
I'm leaving all that alone, but yeah.
I'm just
Press
saying.
box with me. But I met you at the Aces game. But
Yeah.
anyway, we were at
Yes.
the Lights home game.
Yeah, nah. I
It's
dig the
2
lights.
weeks to a few weeks away because they're doing 2 of their first season openers that way, and then their home game is the 11th.
Okay, wow.
So that's the one you got to go to. And then you got to go to the one in July.
No, the home game is the 14th.
Oh, the 14th. I'm sorry. The
Yes.
14th.
See, I didn't
July
know
is
that.
the midnight game.
Yeah, they have a midnight game, July
Well, 11
11th.
p.m. it starts.
She hit it. She hit it with the sultry voice for
The
real quick.
midnight.
Well, she
game.
likes after hours. You
The
see
after
that.
hours.
You can
I
tell,
Soccer
right?
game.
She likes after
Over
hours.
here doing the most. Mel over here doing
Mel
the,
will have a
the
900
most.
number after the end of the show. I'm just going to give it out to y'all.
With a
if you didn't know.
capital
The number
ST.
is 1-900-702-608-3259. That is
Hey,
the
call
900
in if
number.
you're up this late.
Yeah.
I mean, for all
Yeah,
those
we
out
want-
there.
I talked to whoever calls in or writes
Shout
in.
out to
or,
the people that are watching. I know my dad is
Yeah.
watching.
Oh, they got
He
some
got
folks on
his
there?
son
What's
off.
up,
My
Mr.
uncle's
Freaks?
watching.
What's
Shout
happening?
out to
What's
him.
happening, Pops?
Shout out to Jorge's watching. Dre,
Well, so-
Goose.
What's up,
all those
Jorge?
guys.
Because
Quan 59 is watching.
the community,
Shout out to Quan.
Las Vegas now has a new slogan. So we're no longer what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
That what happens in Vegas only happens in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That goes away because social media.
Well, but here's
is
the deal.
corny.
But how many other places are you going to see a soccer game at 11 o'clock start time?
Not many places.
Or that are dropping $5,000 of cash on the field?
Yes.
Well, I don't know
Or
if they're gonna
having
do
the
that no
world's
more.
largest, it's on the schedule.
Oh.
Or the world's largest water balloon fight.
They doing
Really?
that again too?
Yeah, they're doing that again. And
Ooh.
they're having a llama day.
I like when the llamas there.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
They're going to have the Great American Llama Derby and a llama bobblehead giveaway.
They have a llama bobblehead giveaway.
Oh, I got
May
that.
2nd.
Bobblehead.
May 2nd. May 2nd, everybody. Okay.
What is it, Quan?
I love my llama.
They're
Me too.
also going to
I
have a
love
game,
them.
but they're going to have a
Llama
game too with a
bobblehead.
paper airplane toss. They're doing paper
Bobblehead.
airplane toss. They're going to have dogs like a pause in the
Dang.
pitch. Kind of like how the aviators
Do the
do.
pause on the pitch.
Mel been
Yeah.
hanging out with Harry.
Well, Harry's going to have to get on the show.
Man, Harry is
Harry's
is good people.
He
Man,
is.
ain't he though? Shout out to Harry Ruiz.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Harry. Shout out
Man.
to Coach Winalda.
Man, Winalda is the guy.
The
I
guy.
ran into Winalda at a Golden Knights game. Like
Oh,
just
yeah?
walking around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think getting something to eat or doing I don't know, whatever. I ran into him. He ran into me. He's like, "Yo, what's up, coach?" Gave him a big hug. Winalda's cool people.
He is cool. I like
And
him.
there's a special event for you.
Ladies like him.
And
too.
maybe for Quan as well.
I like the llama.
June 20th is the Dad Bod Dance Off.
Oh wow, she
Ooh.
just said I had a dad bod.
You do not have a dad bod.
No, you don't.
Quan doesn't have a dad
What a
bod
say.
either.
I got a stepdad
He
bod.
has a stepdad bod.
Dad bod.
But I'm excited, y'all. These
Dance
are
off.
some really. They're also going to have a $20 all-you-can-drink Jalisco's beer night too. So watch
I love
out.
that.
You gonna
I
be
love
there
the
for
I
that.
don't drink.
No, oh yes, yeah, me neither.
I
though.
gotta shout out to Sports Needs because she said who's gonna pick up all the droppings on the llama day. If you go back to the
Is she watching
episode,
right now?
yes.
You love the
Mo
llamas,
will.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be picking up their stuff because if you
love
watch,
'em.
our episode with Winalda, he explained how they poop. And their poop is not like it's like the little pellets.
Oh,
it's
yeah, it's like rabbits.
It's like rabbits, so it's not gonna be like.
Won't be all over the place.
Yeah,
Not like
yeah.
those bugs. Or remember when we had the one
Wow.
game when it was like when we had the influx of flying bugs?
Oh,
over
that was
here?
awful.
Oh really? Oh, I was
Oh
not
my
that
god,
game.
that was terrible.
Thankfully, I
You would
missed
have thought
that
it was
game.
cicadas or something, and it wasn't.
It was.
Oh,
bad. It
the
bad.
world
It
was coming
bad.
to an end.
Yeah, it was apocalyptic. It was.
It really was.
It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was the crickets. Remember the cricket epidemic?
I do.
The summer of the
I
crickets.
do.
So we went to a lights game, and the crickets were all over the place.
Oh, that's all bad. Yeah,
and
the
they were near
crickets,
the lights, and they were everywhere.
the crickets were all over the place.
It was like a swarm.
Yeah.
Gross.
See, that's something you can't get on every show. You can't talk about crab legs, chicken boxes.
Hello. Speaking of chicken boxes,
llama
Tommy's
poop.
going to be at the...
He's gonna be at the chicken box.
Who?
Boxing chicken.
Chicken pox?
No, the
box.
East Sense of the chickens. What is the place
It's called the chicken box.
See?
What
There
is
is such thing.
Let me go to
Tommy
his
has an
page. He
appearance this
posted.
weekend
He's
on
signing
Sunday.
autographs.
Tommy Olsen. The
He's
mayor
gonna
of
be
Cashman.
At my chicken
Oh,
shack.
TKO.
My chicken shack this Sunday
Chicken
at 3
Shack.
o'clock.
Yeah.
And it's located on East Sunset Road in Hindo.
East, huh? In Hindo?
In Hindo.
East side.
I think
In
they're trying to
Hindo.
tell me they don't want me there. I'm a West Sider.
I'm a West Sider too.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Hey, but this weekend, are you going to go to any of the baseball games? Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
isn't
the,
it Major
it's-
Leaguers?
Yes,
or
this
the
weekend.
team?
This is the
Yeah.
first weekend and the next weekend.
It's
See?
not this weekend, is
It
it?
is.
Are you positive?
Yes, positive. There's two. One this weekend. So this
it's
weekend.
gotta be next weekend.
I promise you, there's two. It's one this weekend, one next weekend. There's two.
She be doing her research, honey.
Oh, which day is it? It's Chicago and somebody.
Yeah, Chicago. Chicago. No, it's Indians and Athletics this weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, and then it's the Reds and the Cubs next weekend, the 7th and 8th.
You gotta be kidding me. Is this like that?
Well, that means you have a busy
Check out
weekend,
Melissa
huh?
on News 3 Sports.
Right, exactly. No lie. No lie.
Oh, dang,
No
come
lie.
on, man.
So I don't know if Brian will be there, guys, but there are Major League Baseball spring training games this weekend in Las Vegas at the beautiful Las Vegas Park.
That ballpark is beautiful.
It's next level.
Epic.
It really is. But
Beautiful.
don't sit too close on the third baseline. There's too much sun. I sat down there during the 4th of July.
Well, now
and
is nice.
You end up
Right
looking
now
like
is
me?
nice.
I wanted to get darker as your shirt, but it just was too much heat.
Yeah,
It was too much.
Yeah, no. If you're out there in right field as well, like towards the end of the night, the sun
Yeah.
is like right in your face.
Yeah.
But I love that place.
But I do
love
too.
that
I do
place.
too. It's
Yeah.
a nice
It's
ballpark.
good.
It is really nice.
It is good.
It's
So
this
I'm glad I
weekend.
could help you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for. You just made me. That's more work.
I know.
You know they got Fan Fest for the Golden Knights this weekend too.
Oh,
Oh,
really? I
yeah?
didn't know
Are they
that.
doing any bobbleheads for that?
Probably not, but all the players walk around and sign
Where's
up.
that at?
It's down in Fremont. Like it's
Oh.
Fan Fest. You remember? Have you been to?
How are they
the ones-
doing? They're doing that this weekend?
Yes.
And it's a soul food fest?
I
That's
don't
this
know.
weekend too?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah. The Fremont Street Souls Fest.
Okay.
Shout out to Charles and Kimberly Bailey too, because they're doing that Fremont
That's this
Street Soul
weekend.
Fest. I will be going because there's trucks out there, and I'm sure I will totally take advantage of all the food and eateries.
You gonna get your eat on?
You know I'm gonna get my eat on,
You're
and it better
supposed to.
not be Cobbler King out there too, because that cobbler's not as good. They come from Cali, but they have the cobbler.
Hey,
I'm
Out
telling
here
you, it's not as
talking
good.
mess. She's
It's
like,
not that good.
through
But I hope-
under the food truck.
Under the
Uh-huh.
food truck, I had to.
Let's
I
see.
just and they just start giving them away the second night.
Oh,
like
the
$5, $6.
downtown Las Vegas Event Center.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
That's
okay.
what
So
the
that's where the
fan
nights are. So that's closer up to the D. So where
Yeah,
the
food
Soul
fest
Fest
is
gonna
on
be-
Fremont.
It's on Fremont in that little
Okay.
open space where the stage is.
See, to me,
Shout out to
the
that.
whole thing is the D is right next to the stage.
Yeah.
Like the D is literally.
There's three
different
stages.
stages?
There's
Oh,
two
okay.
stages down there.
Oh, I think about the main stage, the stage that I've been on.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
Brush your shoulder
Yeah.
off.
What
Can
were
we
you
get
doing
little
up there?
J? Can we get little J?
Look, this guy be spitting. What you spitting over there on the main
Don't even
stage?
need a suit for all that, do you? Huh?
Nah, I came out there with with the, just a t-shirt on, the wife beater. I was just some push-up.
Wife?
like DMX
You said wife beater?
with the tank top.
Okay.
Whoa.
We're in the Me Too era right now. I just want to make sure
Politically
that we're
incorrect.
not beating wives right now.
No.
To make sure that's
Oh,
not a slip up of a...
No.
We were just talking about Jason Kidd too.
We were just talking about J Kidd.
Wow.
Because do you remember that incident
Of
with him
course
and the
I do.
cereal?
Of
With
course
his
I
wife?
do.
You
I
remember
thought
that?
I thought it was like some fries. Didn't he
Was
have
it
some-
fries
Oh, it
or
was French
cereal?
fries. I think it was French fries.
It was French fries. I know it was some food.
I
involved.
remember. Of course I do.
Yeah, that
J
was
Kidd.
great.
Yeah.
And he never got any
Over
kind
some
of...
food, man.
He would have been out of the league for that
I'd
kind
been
of stuff.
Done.
Remember, he's from Oakland.
Yeah, he's a Bay Area
He's-
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Bay Area kid. Mhm.
Yeah. You would never know that Jason Kidd is from Oakland. When you think of Oakland, you think of Gary Payton, Marshawn Lynch.
Right,
You do not think of Jason Kidd.
right. The J Kid, hey.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember that. I absolutely remember that.
Hey, some of those fair-skinned Bay Area folks are the ones you don't want to mess with.
Those are the ones you should be scared
they
of.
really level up more than they have to. Trust me. I know a couple. They go hard.
Well, yo.
They are sometimes scary.
Folks don't understand. You grew up in the Bay.
Yeah.
I got schooled in the Bay before I moved up to Seattle.
Yeah. You got normalized in Seattle?
I did.
Normalized?
You know, I hate even say like real talk. Like I think about.
'Cause Seattle's safe. I
think
feel
about
like.
me before I moved up to Seattle. I used to be a hardhead. I went up to Seattle and turned into a little cupcake.
But you went to Western.
Yeah. No, I know. And I don't even smoke.
But no, I'm not even saying that. But I'm saying like Western. That we called it the granola spot. Like everybody there was very granola. Like you know, REI, Columbia, hugging trees, saving the earth.
You know, I went up there.
There's no MLK Boulevard.
No, there's not.
in Vancouver.
There's not. I went up there because I couldn't have went to school in Seattle because I wouldn't have got anything done.
Like me.
Exactly. Yeah. It still took me forever to graduate, but
you did. Just like me. It was a 5-year plan, but it all happened.
Exactly.
It all pulled through.
Exactly.
Right.
But you know what though? When you go to Western, you spend a lot of time in Vancouver. I spent a lot of time in Vancouver.
Well, and I can't say what the nickname for that was on there. But everybody in school, because this is back when you could drink there at 18, 19. So everybody from college would take like literally night trips up there. Drive up an hour and a half, kick it.
We went for different reasons though, but yeah, Vancouver was a... It was
a melting pot of beautiful women as well. I'll leave it at that.
I don't know what you speak of. I do know.
I know there wasn't a lot of guys there. I can tell you that much. But all my guy friends, they did love it up there.
Wow, that's weird that you.
Isn't that weird?
I don't know what you speak of. That's my Yoda. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, so right now the NFL Combine is also taking place.
Yeah,
I'm that person
that stunted today.
Stunted.
A punter.
25 reps of the 225.
Mm-hmm.
He beat out Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
Jadeveon only had 21 in his combine.
A punter?
A punter from ASU. So he wasn't just drinking. He was really lifting weights.
Wow.
Maybe he was lifting kegs.
Maybe he needs to, Deontay Wilder needs to take a lesson on that leg work.
Yeah.
Man.
And then there was the wide receiver from Alabama was talking major crap about how he wanted to beat John Ross's 40.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it?
He got a 4.28. John Ross still holds it at 4.22.
You know what would be cool for John Ross? Is if he actually played. Yes.
I know.
Can you play, please?
Well, hello, Bank. Maybe now they'll have a quarterback.
Yeah, because the quarterback
Speaking of the Cincinnati quarterback hands, did you know John Burrow got the 9-inch?
9-inch hands. But they say Pat Mahomes' hands are small like that too, but Pat Mahomes has
but
an
not
arm.
as small.
I thought 9
No,
inches
they're not
was
as
pretty
small,
big.
And he can run.
But he's got an arm. That's the problem.
9-inch.
9-inch hands. Yeah.
I thought that was a good size hand.
Is that your hand size?
Where's the tape measure?
You got big hands.
Burrows
I do have big hands.
tweeted,
Yeah.
pray for me, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
oh, yeah, I saw what he tweeted.
I did too.
She just had a giggle moment.
It was so funny.
He tried to make a joke about his hands. You know,
did.
you're trying to be, but it was funny. It is
He said something like
because like Russell Wilson, his hands are like most quarterbacks have like extremely large hands because they're holding that ball. I mean, they can control it. It's just. So yeah, it's interesting.
He's like, oh, I only have 9-inch hands. I'm sorry. He's like,
can I get one at Tom Brady's balls and deflate it? Play just to deflate it a little bit. Thanks.
How's he gonna grip that thing?
Oh man! So anyone listening to this show right now,
we got a ton of people in.
Hey, so but the other thing too is that there was a guy. I think he's from TCU.
Yeah,
he had 39 traffic tickets, and he didn't know about him until he interviewed with the Raiders, and they told him.
Yeah,
because they do like the whole background check on you. And during his interview, they're like, "Did you know you have like 30?" He's like, he didn't know. Yeah, he did. You know when you park in illegally on campus.
Yeah,
I did it a few times. I had a handful.
Where's your boy?
Sounds like Josh.
Where's your boy? Where's your boy?
Josh was in jail because he had 6 warrants.
Oh, jeez. We've been there. I'm telling you.
His whole family was looking for him.
Why are you putting that man?
No, because he talked about it on the radio show.
Right.
If he didn't tell the story on the radio show, I wouldn't be saying it.
Mo just like, man, he goes.
But he did tell the story on the show. He
JYD
really
was
did.
putting it all over his.
He did put his show.
He put his own business out there like that. It was kind of.
So the quarterback hunt. What do we think? Do we think that Tom Brady's going to be a Raider? I think not. I think not.
I kind of do.
I think not. Why?
Really?
Why do you think that?
Because I just heard today they were talking about a lot of people were saying
it was big today.
Yes, they're saying that they really don't think he's going back to New England.
Right.
They really don't think he's going back to New England. So where would he go? He's not going to San Diego.
Why wouldn't he go to Indianapolis?
Why would he go to Indianapolis?
Thank you.
That's
a better question.
Well,
quarterbacks die there.
Well, think about the line. Think about our branding. Think about all these factors because we have no offensive line that he can really. Is he going to win? Yes. Is he going to win?
Actually got one of the best offensive lines.
Well, Josh Jacobs. We'll talk about him.
The running back. They got a great running back. They got a good tight end.
They have a young.
We have a nice, good
line.
tight end. Now we got Darren Waller. We got we got some pieces, but I still don't think. Are we the team that's going to bring him a championship? Is the question.
Does he want the new stadium? Does he want indoors?
Think about where would he want? Where would he and his wife, family want to live? Want to come to?
Well, they say San Diego.
San Diego, maybe.
But then she's a New York chick, and her
San
son
Diego
is in
does
New York.
not have a team, folks.
I mean, not San Diego, LA. I'm sorry,
or a fan base. But they could easily get a fan base from bringing Tom in.
Yeah.
So LA,
and they play a bunch of road games at home. The Chargers do.
Yeah.
They have like no fan base.
That could bring fans.
It could.
But if he's trying to do something post NFL and do like a LeBron and say I want to try Hollywood or do all this kind of stuff, then that would be the perfect place.
Vegas
sounds nice, but at the end of the day, I don't think Goodell's going to let him go. That old man is going to cut him a check. He rather.
Oh,
I mean, not Goodell. I'm sorry.
Adele.
Not Goodell. Kraft. Bob Kraft. Old man Kraft is going to cut him a check because he'll have a heart palpitation. He's not going to let him go.
They've been struggling being able to do that because the CBA they're trying to do.
Well, the new collective. Oh, and speaking of the new CBA, who went off on their Twitter about that?
Oh, Pouncey?
Yes, Max Pouncey boys. They went off.
But a lot of the players were like, no. So basically, it got approved by the NFLPA, and now it has to go.
And they don't want the shorter preseason games. Is that what they're saying that they're complaining about?
It sounds like they feel like it's not gonna be for the players.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And they don't want that 17 games. They want bigger of a break, less having to be present for trainings and preseasons or whatever.
So basically, like a job, you don't want to do too much of.
You want more work?
Yeah, just get $1 bazillion and do less work.
Do less work.
Exactly. But the thing is, though, for the lower players, it kind of makes if they get one more game check, another $500,000 for a dude that only plays 2 years is good work.
Right.
But 17 games, their bodies, them dudes barely can do. Like they hate the Thursday night games. Like every player, they hate Thursday night games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short week.
Exactly.
And it got to around to be on a Sunday, like our Raiders had to do that time.
Well, we'll know more on March 16th because that's basically the day where they can start negotiations.
Yes.
I don't see Brady as a Raider though. He's not ugly enough. He's too pretty.
But Derek Carr wasn't ugly.
But I'm gonna say
Derek Carr's in those eyes.
Carr's beautiful, but I'm saying with Tom Brady, he's just a squeaky clean.
Beautiful.
He is a beautiful. He's just not a Raider to me.
But do you think Gruden and Tom Brady?
Yes.
No.
That's my thing. I don't know.
Mike Mayock, they're gonna make
He loves
John Gruden loves quarterbacks. Yes. He's a quarterback whisperer. He loves quarterbacks. Now, if we look at this and we get the 9th pick, so we get the 9th pick in the first round. We get 2 first round draft picks. We get the 9th pick. I don't know if we're going quarterback.
How about this?
I said Teddy Bridgewater. I said go after Bridgewater because it's a lateral move. They're similar in their stats.
I would like Bridgewater here.
I like Bridgewater. And then they said Jameis Winston, but Jameis Winston's like a turnover.
Yeah,
he's a dessert package.
No,
so I don't want him.
I like
what was the best defensive
cherry turnovers?
He is cherry turnovers all day.
Yeah.
But I just don't see Brady in the silver and black. He's just not a bad outlaw enough. Now Carr is not an outlaw. He's a very good boy.
But see,
but he gets the whole
bad
culture.
Outlaw thing though. That they don't want that stereotype, that culture here in Las Vegas. They already banned.
It's already here.
They already banned the spikes and all that stuff in the end zone.
Did they really?
I didn't know that.
They did that like a year ago. Like you can't. Yeah, like look it up. They banned all that stuff from here in Vegas.
What?
Yeah, you can't go to the games. You can't have spikes and all that. They're gonna have to.
The Violator can't come with his spikes and stuff because the Violator, was like, I'm out. I can't even come. But then another Raider fan bought him tickets so he could come. So Violator and all those in the black hole can't wear their spikes or none of that stuff. But you're still gonna bring the guys. You're still gonna bring those fans To some degree, they're just going to be differently dressed.
I completely agree.
It's not going to change.
But think about, it won't change. But think about this too, though. Like the tickets and what, like the cost is. Woof.
Yeah.
I mean, the ticket. Yeah, it's
that
gonna
PSL is ridiculous,
isn't it? Ridiculous. So they want to try to make it more upscale and whatever. I mean, they're still gonna have Raider Nation, but I think Tom Brady. Think about that. Tom Brady coming here.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like the Patriots, and I don't like him. I respect his greatness, but I don't like him.
Trust me.
And I'm just speaking from a heart of a fan.
You know,
I know you told me the story, and you had to work and be on that Patriots sideline and all that good stuff. It was miserable.
Oh man, it was miserable. I covered every game.
Him.
Tom Brady was,
and I don't see Giselle being here in Vegas. This is not her city.
She's from
She's from the Marvin Gaye, to Luther Vandross, a little Anita. I don't see none of them being that. None of them. But you never know. I mean, I just think they're going to cut him a check. I think it's a money game. And
she says she wants some.
I'm ready for some world, some new edition, some mini Ripper 10.
We definitely set this party all right.
Yes, go ahead. I'm
sorry, that's one of my songs right there. I love that song. Okay. That's my joint.
So another thing that I thought was funny is Jerry Jones was asked about, Des Bryant, if he was gonna,
bring him back?
if he was cool, maybe bringing Des back. And this is what he said in quotes.
What did he say?
This is gonna be bad.
I thought a lot about it in the shower.
Oh yeah, I did read that earlier on Twitter.
Look at Quan. Yeah. I don't
want Jerry.
Yeah. If I'm Des, I don't want to hear that.
I wouldn't want to hear none of that.
No. Why? No, don't think about me in the
shower.
shower.
Why would you say that?
Though, to say?
Was that a Freudian slip?
No, you don't think about me in the shower. I don't personally want another man thinking about me in the shower.
Stop.
But you may have some men out there thinking about you in the shower.
Not me.
Why not you?
On the Sunday night sports show, they take their shower, catch on the Sunday night sports show.
See. You know what? My fan base, Bryan Salmond fan base starts at like 55 and works its way up.
So you're in all the 55-year-old communities out here.
Yeah, I got all the.
There's so many.
Yeah,
too.
I got the.
So how hype and how busy are you about to be for the draft?
Man,
are you?
You know what? I'm happy. However,
are you gonna be on a boat? Are you gonna be on a boat in the Bellagio?
That's right. I gotta get my fit right.
Of course.
I'm gonna step off one of them boats with some gators and interview somebody right over at the Bellagio.
There you go.
Now it's gonna be live. You know what though? Honestly, when I think about the draft, what comes to mind to me is work.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it sounds like the look at his face was like he's not excited about it because he's got to work.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of work.
So you're gonna have like a 5-team crew for yourself because
you
need camera, you need this, you need. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of setup.
We're gonna be all over the place. We'll probably do like a whole half-hour show, just like on the draft alone.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the fact that it's coming here, it's gonna be. Do you? See,
I do. I watch it. I will watch it for the first. I will watch at least the first 5 rounds for sure. Yeah,
that's boring.
Man,
I don't know why I love it.
So football's your number one sport.
Yeah.
See,
it used to be basketball when I was younger, but then about 2000, I was like, nah.
See, I'm a basketball guy for sure.
I love basketball and baseball. I'm a baseball girl.
See. That's my first love.
My Dodgers, I'm so elated. Ooh. They're just having such a great open spring.
Yeah.
Oh, the Astros signs, though.
Oh, yeah.
I had a great sign, but the Astros stole it.
I posted that on our Facebook.
There's going to be like that all season long.
So they're getting smoked. So they're basically getting hit. Yes, he did. So they're going to be throwing fastballs at these guys. Yeah. And it's not just the Dodgers that's going to be taking it out on them. It's every team in the league. This is going to be the most exciting season of baseball. Because everybody is gunning for Houston.
It's going to be like dodgeball, professional dodgeball.
It's going to be like, we're like a fraternity and you just turned on one of our brethren. Yeah. So we're going to turn on you.
They've had 7 players get hit already.
Yeah.
They played like 2 games.
7 players? Are you serious?
3 games, yeah.
That's terrible. So just imagine regular season. It's all bad. They're going to just make them pay for it. They're going to make them pay.
It is.
You got to pay.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that too if I was a Dodger fan, being that they can't win a World Series,
I take everything I said back about Kershaw. I hate you. I take everything I said about Kershaw back.
You went kind of hard on him.
I did go hard on him.
No, he did. You know what though? Kershaw's still not a playoff performer because it's not like he only did bad against the Dodgers. He hasn't done well in the playoffs. Period.
I think it's because his post-surgery, he has a very skittish. I think he's scared.
Did he have a heavy costume that he wore?
No, he had no heavy costume, no padding or anything. I think it's just his
hat like
his injury.
lead hat?
The same with Derek Carr. I feel the same thing with him. With his injuries and stuff, I don't think he likes to get hit. I think he gets a little kind of like...
He's a little skittish.
He is a little skittish, yeah. And the same with Kershaw. He gets these kind of nervous knots and gets skittish about
Derek Carr could use a receiver.
He needs a receiver.
Hello. Like, number one, Tyrell Williams. He was hurt.
Yeah. And then they bring in Vontaze Burfict, just got reinstated back into the league. Because when they brought, back?
Who?
From
Brown?
No, Pittsburgh.
Antonio Brown.
No, not Brown.
From the Browns.
No, from the Browns. I'm sorry. Yes, Mason Rudolph. When they brought him. That whole thing. When they brought that whole. When they brought Myles Garrett back.
Myles Garrett.
Yes, thank you, Quan.
Thank you, Quan.
Because then late at night, I just lose it.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett. They brought him back. I said they better bring Vontaze. What were you about to say?
I didn't say anything.
You were about to say what?
Didn't say anything.
What was his face saying?
He was saying, "What?
I lose it." Yeah, I do.
Late at night, I lose it.
I do lose it. I lose it. My mind. But anyway, I losing it. My mind. So,
y'all got
shout out to Let the Ball Bounce and Finger Pointers.
Oh yeah, but anyway, they said they better bring Vontaze Burfict back.
Yes.
And they didn't. Well, they did now.
Yeah,
they did. I was like, they better bring him back.
Gruden was upset about that.
We were all upset about it. It was egregious.
Yeah, they actually they needed him too. We
did need him. We needed Jonathan Abram too. Yeah. We needed a nice safety there, and hopefully Abram can come back. Didn't you get to talk to him?
I talked to him at the game or at the fight actually.
Oh, he was at the fight.
Yeah, he was at the fight. I talked to him at the fight. I don't know. Do you guys remember that charity softball game we had last year?
Yes, when you hit a great hit. Yes. And you posted like 55 videos on it.
Right.
Well, my coworker actually took the videos. I did. I remember. But my coworker took the. We talked about that when I was here last year.
Yeah.
I said this is getting weird.
Who said that?
We were singing.
Goose.
Okay, so let's bring it back before we wrap this up. There's a major debate happening, and it's not Democratic or Republican. Okay. It's Twizzler or Red Vine.
He's about the
I
old
like
TNT.
Red Vines. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I'm a big Red Vines girl.
Here's my thing. Twizzlers, they taste waxy. Like it has like that waxy.
They don't take like real licorice.
It's not even. It's gross.
Not even close.
And they were going off on how Twizzlers were the best. And I'm like, how can you say that?
Well, and Dwayne Wade and Shaq were saying black people call them Twizzlers.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's a specific.
And then they showed the.
No, it's not like
then it was Red Vines.
Red, it's not.
I don't know what black people he's talking about because I've always called them Red Vines.
But it's not like Kleenex. You don't call every tissue like every tissue is like Kleenex basically.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes with Red Vines and Twizzlers.
No,
it's not like all red licorice or Twizzlers. No. There's Red Vines, which taste good, and there's Twizzlers that taste like wax.
Yeah, Twizzlers are not good.
It's like when you used to have braces and I had braces and you had to put the wax on them. That's what it felt. It's like that wax.
It just didn't taste good. That's just similar. It's just fake.
Red Vines are remember the long ones that you can get, the long Red Vines, like the big, like the.
It came in the big.
So here's my move. I would take a Red Vines when I'm at the movie theater. I bite one end, buy the other, stick it in like a straw, and sip it.
That's straw.
That was my straw.
Do whatever you do. Don't turn around and look at Quan.
He's shaking the whole table. He's red in the face.
Why is he red with the Red Vines in the face? What did I do?
Because Quan,
Quan's he's sleep deprived right now. Remember he had to come here early.
Dying over me.
He's in a gutter somewhere.
He's dying over me.
He's been watching. He's been watching Three's Company.
No, you weren't watching the Laker game. Laker game ain't even on the TV.
So
what are you talking about?
Okay, so we all agree on Red Vines.
Definitely. Absolutely Red Vines.
Perfect.
All day,
now,
every day.
was LeBron at the memorial
Yes, he
service?
was, and he didn't want the cameras on him. The simple as that.
But here's the deal. Did you see the interview yesterday? And like, hey, were you out there? And he didn't even. He said, "Listen, it's not a. Let's go to the next question." Like he couldn't even say, "Yeah, I was there." Like, why? If you were there, why wouldn't you just say, "Yeah, of course I was there"?
Well, why are people even asking? And why does it matter if he was there or not? It's about Vanessa and the kids.
Of course, but now that they made it, I want to know. And the fact that he was asked the question and didn't even say, "Yes, I was."
He was there.
Not that I. This is the first time I'm actually hearing of the fact that was LeBron there because I don't remember seeing him.
They tried to make it. They said, "Oh, he had a hoodie on," but I don't think the beard was the same as him.
He said he didn't want anything on him. He didn't want anything.
But when he was asked that question, he didn't even say yes or no.
Yes, he don't want.
And
LeBron don't.
He already did his part.
LeBron don't want. He don't want people to see him crying.
Were you there?
Exactly.
Okay, but after the fact, B, were you there?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Which is like, of course I was there. That's my bro. Like that's
he
of course.
ain't gotta answer nothing he don't want to answer.
Man, listen, I just like
Yeah,
that. That was shady.
Business. It was about Vanessa, though. That I think that takes away from the ceremony. Let's just talk about how the crying Jordan.
Well, it wasn't just about Vanessa. It was about
the old meme
Kobe
over the old face of the Jordan.
Oh my God,
that was the best.
That
part.
was the best speech that I ever heard Michael Jordan have ever.
Man. I fell out.
I
fell out.
But here, everybody needed that.
Yes.
Everybody. It was like the loudest laugh that everybody just needed right then. And then Shaq when he was like, "There's no I in team." Well, there's an ME. Like, it was golden. It was golden.
It was a great service. I think they just set it out.
Beyonce did great, and to hear Christina Aguilera to sing it at the what was it, the Beethoven or something like that? She sang.
She had a new face though.
Yeah, she gained a little weight.
She gained weight. She's
got a couple lbs. She got a couple lbs.
She gained some weight. She's been
not hating on the lbs.
Oh, she had some surgery.
Well, yeah, I think
there's nothing wrong with
LA. It's Hollywood.
Nothing wrong with lbs. No. Remember, we don't mind as long as it goes to where it's supposed to go.
Yeah. Hey, that's it.
The heart.
Oh my goodness.
Was there.
Alicia Keys.
Leave it alone. He was there.
I just want him to say yes. Yeah, of course I was there. But for you to just be like to try and deflect it was like, well, that just makes it more of an issue now.
What if he wasn't? Who cares?
Who cares? That's what I'm saying.
Well, then just say,
maybe he watched it.
Just say he didn't. Like, yeah,
well, don't be like Kawhi Leonard and say I watched some of it.
But there's some people that I get don't want to go to services.
He was there.
But if you weren't there, then
I'm saying if he wasn't,
it's okay. But even if you weren't, that's okay. But why couldn't you answer the question?
Because he didn't want to answer it. I don't understand why it's
more suspicious.
No, it didn't.
For real though, there's no reason why he should not have been there.
Of course he was there.
If Jordan and everybody. I'm not saying he wasn't there. I'm saying, but
not even one. But there wasn't even like a homeboy picture of all three of them together. Like
he said, he didn't want any cameras on him.
I'm not saying a camera. I'm not saying to be taken away. I'm saying, but after the fact, you and your boys took a selfie like we were here. Hey, Kobe,
maybe he was wrapped up in emotion. He's got a lot of weight to carry.
When did he say that though? Because you're throwing out some quotes that I didn't.
No, she's not quoting. She's reading. This is
I heard that they were saying. I read that somewhere that they said that he didn't want any cameras. He didn't want anything, and he didn't want anything attention on him because you see how the cameras would pan to the different athletes. He would probably be one of those athletes they keep panning the camera to. Why would you do that?
Right, and I get that. Yeah. I'm fine with that.
He doesn't want to have him cry. He doesn't want Jordan crying me.
But after the fact that's already over with.
I don't understand how you're so obsessed with this. I don't care.
I
agree with you.
I just think like it's
I gotta go mail on that one.
That's all.
Go mail with it. That's fine. I'm just not that nosy to care. Go mail with that. I just don't care enough to be like, I don't care why you didn't.
I didn't care at first, but when I saw him say and didn't want to answer, I was like, now I really care. Now I want to know.
This is the first I've actually even heard of this.
I hadn't heard that until she said that. That's why I was like, I really
even the whole thing. Like,
you heard it here on Girl Chat Sports.
See?
You guys breaking news.
Now you can see it on the news street.
There you go.
First, it's Big League Weekend.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
I talked to someone.
If you need some assistance, let us know. If you need a little intern here or there,
So real quick, Steph Curry's coming back on Sunday. What do we think about Steph Curry coming back?
They confirmed he's coming back Sunday?
He's coming back Sunday.
Really?
From his broken hand. Should he come back? They're 14 and whatever. About soon to be 14.
He's a basketball player.
So he's supposed to come back.
You're supposed to play basketball.
Supposed to be playing.
Yeah.
Without the risk of injury.
I mean, anytime you get on the court, you're risk of injury.
Okay. Because I was saying that about Zion, and I was wrong because Zion is killing it.
Yeah. And it's good that he came back.
Yeah, that's like me saying, like, you know what? I'm not going to go in the air right now because I got to
Because you paid your full contract already. You already got your money.
I know, but he's a basketball player. Like, you can't. I play basketball now, and I shouldn't play basketball because I could get hurt. Like, you see, look at this right here. I got a scar on my face. You don't see the scar?
I see it now.
I got my head split open playing hoop. And like, as you know, I'm on
hoop.
So do you wear the face mask now?
No, but I would never stop playing because I can't.
Right.
And I don't even get paid.
Yeah. You do it for the fun.
Exactly. Right. If you're a hooper, then you cannot not play. Yeah, that's what you do.
Right.
That's what you do.
I get it.
So
he's coming back supposedly. We'll see.
I'm looking forward. And I love watching Steph.
I like watching Steph. But I like watching Zion too.
Yes.
But I also think Giannis is amazing too. Yeah. I just don't see them winning.
They're not.
They're not. Because in the postseason, they could have won against Toronto. They could have beat Toronto easily.
They're going to put that D on them like this and be like, yo, you got to shoot that player. You got to shoot that.
Yeah, right.
You got to pull that.
How do you do that? How do you put the D on them?
You got it like that. That's how you put.
I know where Quad's going back away.
I'm talking about defense.
Like that.
Defense wins championships. On that note, Bryan, we can have you here like every week.
We can have you here all night.
But we don't want you to call in and not go to work.
Yo, we still got like 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes.
Okay. See, I was about to say it's gonna be another year if I get the invite back.
When do you want to come back?
I had to beg y'all, but like, man, can I please come back, please?
You did not have to beg us.
Do not perform for the cameras right now.
Please, it's a bad performance. It's not Oscar worthy.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Okay, James.
You got some bars?
Don't
Okay,
play. Please.
Oh yeah, James Brown, please. You're doing it.
Please.
It was the remix.
Please.
No, he's doing that donkey booty. Let me ride that donkey. That was a song. What
you remember that
you
joint?
doing to that? I wonder.
Oh, what was I doing?
Yeah.
I went to Florida State for for 1 year, and down in Tallahassee, that's all they play is that.
Yeah,
Don't
like
stop,
that Miami Bass booty. Yeah.
I was down there. Don't stop, get out. Ooh, yeah.
That was a So Bass Def All Stars CD.
Man, I saw Trick Daddy for the first time when I was down there.
That's all of that.
I didn't realize. I was like, man, where's the Biggie? Why are y'all playing this? Nobody want to hear this.
No, it's a regional thing. Because even down south, like when I was in Louisiana going to school down there, it was all of that. A Southern.
You went to Southern?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's at HBCUs.
You know,
I told you
You did tell me that because I told you. I thought it was in Baton Rouge. You told me it's in
Baton Rouge. They have a SUNO.
Yeah.
They have Southern University of New Orleans, and then they also have another campus.
You know, I worked in New Orleans.
You worked everywhere.
You're everywhere.
And Happy Fat Tuesday. Happy Late Fat Tuesday. And we enter
Oh, she called me fat.
No, I'm calling you. I was going to bring
body shaming. Body shaming.
She said I look like
Tuesday, but it's Thursday. But I was going to bring in Mardi Gras stuff because the Mardi Gras started this week. And I missed it on my party in the Mardi. I didn't get any king cake. No one sent any king cake.
What if you mess around and hit one in babies? Get one in babies.
If I get the babies, that means prosperity and get some money.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't find a baby. And I asked somebody, too. I was like, when you open the cake, did you find a baby?
Get the little baby in the king cake.
I just wanted beignets. That's all.
Oh, I love going.
Beignets is
Cafe Du Monde.
Cafe Du Monde.
The station I worked for was 2 blocks off of Bourbon Street.
Oh, nice.
My oldest daughter was born in New Orleans.
Really?
I love New Orleans. I love working in New Orleans.
I just want that humidity.
But Bourbon Street does not smell so good. It's very smelly.
Oh, it does not smell good at all.
It's not a good smell down there.
Oh, it smells. It's all bad.
Rancid.
It's all bad. They got big old rats in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, but the food though.
The food is amazing.
Ooh, I picked up a quick 10, 15 when I moved to New Orleans.
It's all fried. Everything's fried. Fried everything.
How about a freshman 20? Shrimp po' boys where the shrimp just fall out of the sandwich.
And girl chat food.
Yeah.
Well, the last 3 minutes, I had to say that.
No, that's good. I can talk food all day.
I can too.
But we appreciate you coming.
We do. We had such a good time, and thank you for everybody that checked in on the
chat.
Even if it got weird, if it got crazy, if it got in sync.
Got a little syncing, got a little singing.
This is Turn Up Thursday. This is what we do on the Turn Up Thursdays. There's no liquor in any of our cups. We're just off
we
of
don't
the
drink
high
around
of
here.
We're off the energy of our guests.
Mel and Mo, you guys are the best. For real.
No,
we love you.
You guys are the best.
We can't wait to see you out again. We'll see you at the Lights games or the Aces games or whatever and say what's up.
I feel good anytime I see you guys. I immediately feel good.
Well,
you know, around good people. It's all that
we
aura.
love it.
Yes.
We love it. And we love
Real
seeing
talk.
our people in media. I love seeing my blacks in media. It's starting to become more prevalent, especially here in Vegas, because that was a rarity. We only had one at the time, and it was Ricky Cheese. That was the only one we used to see.
Ricky Cheese.
And now we've got Rocky, we've got you, we've got a few
bunch of
people.
sisters at the station.
Yeah.
They only got one man though.
But one man is doing sports.
I'm still I'm doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'm talking about weather,
everything.
report.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold down the fort.
Well, hold it down.
I'm trying.
Hold it down and.
But I
recruit
need
some
y'all
more.
support. I appreciate y'all support. Real talk.
We
Where are
got
they gonna
you.
find you one more time?
Yeah.
Anytime you guys want me to come on, and next time I'll be here
With donuts.
on time. Yeah, with
And
donuts
on
on
TBT time for Black History Month. Please don't do that.
I know.
But where can they find you?
They can
On
find
time.
me.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Bryan, Bryan, News, NEWS 3LV. That's Twitter. That's Instagram. And news3.com, news3lv.com. It's our website. I think we actually got some new.
And what time are you on air?
I'm on air at 6 o'clock during the week. Sports comes on like 6:40. 10 o'clock on the CW, which is channel 6.
Okay.
And then 11 o'clock on channel 3.
That's what's
And
up.
then the Sunday, you got the Sunday sports special, right?
Yeah, so it's.
I gotta remind you about that too.
Well, I'm trying the
Just
days.
kidding.
Yeah, Sunday through. I gotta get you guys on sometime too. Sunday through Thursday.
Yeah, can you do a segment where it features us so we can come up?
Man, you know I had Cassandra on too. was at a UFC event. I talked to her outside.
I'm talking about coming in the studio. Can we do a highlight segment of the girls that chat sports so we can come up?
I got to get you guys on.
Plug us.
I won't
plug you.
I promise.
Yes. What's that?
We got to watch her. We'll brief her early. She won't.
I've been
and
doing
I'm not camera shy.
She'll be out of town on a Sunday, though.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I can plan. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up.
Yes.
We do. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, please come.
We're going to talk lights. Maybe get you guys on to come talk lights because that's like you cover the lights the most.
And we love aces. We like to talk about aces, too.
Yeah.
We love to talk about aces.
Yes.
And shout out to our girl, Carolyn Swartz, who's now retired from the Aces, but going on the executive side of
the marketing
of being with Aces. So
we're excited.
Russia Brown?
Russia. Yeah, don't say because I said it wrong a few times with her, and she gave me the dagger look like Russia.
I just talked to Russia today, and I thought it.
Shout out to Russia.
Russia. Russia's good people.
Yes.
Yeah, Russia's good people. I just saw her today at CJ Watson's Quiet Storm Foundation.
We're working on getting
CJ
coming, and he's doing Quiet Storm Foundation. He just wrote another book.
Yes.
So we're gonna have him soon. He's coming on.
Yeah, have him on.
We have him on.
Okay, good.
We got him live.
Yeah, we're gonna have him live.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that's our show, you guys.
172, Bryan Salmond.
Quad 5'9" on the ones and twos. Mo
and
Mel
on the late night tip.
Mo and Mel. Girls
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Pointing fingers. Hey.
LTBB.
Bankhead bounce.
Hey. I don't want my girls clapping too.